And despite brief shutdowns and ballot machine malfunctioning at a few polling stations in key states, it seems this election system passed the test. ABC News senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer joins me now for more on this. Devin, I know you were watching this closely throughout. This presidential race was called overnight, even though we were anticipating that it could take maybe days or even weeks before we would know the results. So what does that tell you about how things went, and overall, what's your take?
Yeah, we have to take a moment to take stock of the election system, Diane. I mean, we had heard months of widespread concerns from voters about election integrity, about the accuracy of the vote count. We had heard from federal and state officials about concerns about AI disrupting the vote turnout on Election Day. We had heard warnings about potential threats to poll workers and at polling sites. And one of the big winners yesterday was our election system. It passed the test, as you said, in a big way. No major disruptions at polling places during the voting or during the counting. Those investments in new technology, new laws that allowed officials to begin counting mail ballots sooner all paid off. We did know results, as you said, by last night, and that is good news for everybody. In fact, this morning, Diane, neither party has any major lawsuits pending over the election. How about that after everything we went through 4 years ago? So regardless of your party, and I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about the outcome today, certainly some good news in the confidence of the system. It worked, and it worked in a good way, Diane.
Devin, according to exit polls, 66% of Americans believe abortion should be legal, while 30% say it should be illegal. Abortion access was on the ballot in 10 states. So what are you learning about the states that voted to expand and those that didn't?
Yeah, it's not often that such a controversial and impactful issue is put directly to voters in so many states, 10 states, as you said. And what we heard on the whole yesterday was that voters, even in the reddest states that went for Donald Trump, overwhelmingly support abortion rights, keeping it legal. Let's take a look at the map. 7 states out of those 10 yesterday approved measures to expand or enshrine abortion access into the law, in some cases like Missouri, actually eliminating the state's ban in that state. So a dramatic impact in the heartland of the country. Nevada, which approved a similar measure, will have to vote again in 2026, Diane, but by and large a strong showing for abortion rights yesterday, but it wasn't perfect. For the first time since the overturning of Roe versus Wade with abortion rights on the ballot, supporters fell short in a few places. Florida, South Dakota did not approve measures to protect abortion rights, and in Nebraska, voters there actually put into the state constitution that abortions are prohibited after the first trimester. So a little bit of a mixed bag, but by and large, big day for abortion rights. Now looking into the first Trump months of the Trump administration, Diane, all eyes will be on access to the abortion pill. That's where the fight over abortion rights is headed, because the Trump administration and taking control of the FDA will be able to rewrite potentially some of the regulations around access to the pill. Diane.
All right, ABC News senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer, thank you.